Welcome back to Make Me a Fan. I'm the Jag.
I'm Pete.
And today we are continuing the underrated extravaganza. And I tell you what, Pete.
Yes.
I have been a little bit disappointed with some of the selections lately.
Hopefully this one will maybe be better.
Okay, can you tell us? I mean, we don't know.
We're gonna go to New Year, Christmas Eve, Raw 2018. We're gonna see Natalya versus Ronda Rousey.
Oh, another Natalya match. Well, son of a biscuit. I was just saying yesterday how she is underrated in her match against Becky Lynch, and now we have Natalya versus, who is it?
Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey, man.
On Monday Night Raw.
On Raw. Ronda Rousey is another person that was pushed to the moon. At least she has some real world credibility. We can buy that she's a tough customer and she knows what the hell she's doing in the ring as a shooter. But Natalya, if I'm not mistaken, and I don't want to dig into the dirt sheets here, but I seem to remember people saying that Natalya was helping to get Ronda ready for WrestleMania. Natalya and Ronda were working together to get her ring ready for the stratospheric push that she was, I don't know, in the middle of at this point. Is that a fair statement? So this is before the three-way main event at WrestleMania.
Correct. This is building two.
So we're getting building Ronda's credibility, building her character, and also getting her some more looks in the ring because
Charlotte and Ronda had just wrestled in LA at the Staples Center for Survivor Series. So we're not quite yet to Royal Rumble 2019 in Phoenix. So we haven't quite had all that yet, but we're building towards WrestleMania. We're 90 to 100 days before WrestleMania.
All right. Now, I don't want to get into a lot of crazy terminology, but I just happened to be listening to a podcast by Jim Cornette, who is an amazing wealth of wrestling knowledge, and he was talking about terminology, things like the policeman and the ballyhoo and different things. And there is a term that the Encyclopedia introduced me to that I learned a couple of months ago that I heard again listening to Cornette. That term is Carpenter. Encyclopedia.
Yes.
Would you please, and this is not inside lingo, we're not smart, okay? I have a little bit more knowledge than the average bear, but can you please tell the people what a carpenter is or does?
Sure. So you have a carpenter who's like considered a craftsman or someone that's been in specifically in the territory days as kind of like the face that you would always see, would always work with all the stars, would be able to help put them over, help build them, whether that be a heel or a baby face, but they were always kind of those regular guys. You might remember a guy named, I don't know, Barry Horowitz or maybe the Brooklyn Brawler, kind of, not necessarily a jobber because like if you're a jobber, you're really there to just put them over. But a carpenter is somebody of name value, but they maybe never make it to the title. Or they're always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Ooh, what about the genius?
100%.
Yeah. So would it be fair, and the reason why I bring this up, I think you pick it up, but I'm putting down that Natalya is a carpenter.
Oh, 100%. She's been around forever. She was there for the Divas era, all the way through that. And then, I mean, she's the only lady that's been there for that long of a time. She's a staple of the women's wrestling division at WWE.
True. Now, that's not no disrespect to Natalya, but she knows her role and she does it well. Even though I would love to see her get a little more shine, I would love to see a quality Natalya reign before she hangs them up. However, recognizing where she currently is at the point in today's episode, she is building up the next big thing, which is Ronda freaking Rousey. So
well, technically, this is kind of like the blow off to the build up of her going through all that, and I think we'll catch that in the package when we watch Raw. So,
very cool.
We're gonna watch this on Monday Night Raw, guys.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna come back afterwards.
Can we link to that? Yeah, they got Raw on
the network.
So click the link down below to open up a new tab and watch the match, because we're gonna watch it right about now. What a surprise. Ronda Rousey wins and the crowd whimpers, okay? That was a tough one.
Oh, yeah.
That was a tough one to sit through. Termites 36 has lost quite a bit of credibility.
Well, I think we finally he's lost with the 1, the 2, and the 3.
Yeah.
And we have to tap out.
I think that's it.
You can definitely see that, like, especially towards the end, as soon as she puts her in that arm bar and as soon as Natty taps, I mean, it's off. There's not even a hesitation. Normally in wrestling, we'll see him go for a second or two.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's one of those ones that's really hard sometimes to wrestle your best friends in the ring because especially when you run a ragged, aggressive style where it's like, hey, I'm gonna yoke you up. And you don't see Ming ever taking it easy on anybody, and I mean that's just what a true killer does.
That's a good point. That's a great reference. And Ronda Rousey is, I mean,
she's got a lot of respect for Natalya because Natalya really helped her get her chops, understand the psychology of that. So as soon as the match was over, it's like, okay, now I'm not wrestling, you're my friend, and I really didn't want to hurt you.
Yeah, it's weird.
And the commentary, Corey Graves, specifically called that out a lot of times, where, you know, she just didn't seem aggressive enough because she was in there against the friend, and that the friend versus enemy versus the person trying to take the title wasn't apparent.
Absolutely.
I don't think it came across very well.
And full credit to Natalya for carrying her.
Oh, yeah.
Like Atlas carried the world. You know what I mean? Like it was great to see Natty do her thing, but tough. It was like watching Bret Hart wrestle a broom. You know what I mean? It's like,
sure.
I want to cheer for you. I recognize what you're doing is great, but damn, you know, it's like dancing with a chick that has no rhythm. Okay, if you ever went to the club and the chick just can't move with you, so you're two-stepping and she's doing a 1 3/4 step, you know what I'm saying? You just can't quite get the rhythm right. That's kind of how this felt. It was close, but it wasn't that. It wasn't like, you know, it wasn't what it should have been or what it could have been. So
for sure,
Termites 36.
Great effort. College try next time.
Next time. I don't know who you are, but I will give you the 3 clap salute. God bless you, but we are not watching any more Ronda Rousey. I do believe the next 1 or 2 matches were Rousey matches.
Rousey versus Nia Jax, and Rousey and Kurt Angle versus Triple H and Stephanie at WrestleMania.
Oh, hell no. Okay? No, I had enough Rousey. And so we are moving on from Ronda Rousey, and we're moving on to something that I think is exciting.
Absolutely.
Should we tell him now, or should we wait until tomorrow?
Absolutely. So specifically, Jag asked me, he's like, hey, you know, I see a lot about these guys from Sussex County. These guys named them boys, the Briscoes. So we're going there, guys. We're going to show Jag 3 different matches that involve the Briscoes with other tag teams that you've seen, and these matches are also on YouTube. So no network, you know, you'll be able to go right to YouTube and watch these guys.
Now, here's the thing. You know what? I'm going to wait. I'm going to tell him tomorrow where the Briscoes question came from. So please, now that we're done with Ronda Rousey and Termites 36
and the underrated extravaganzas.
Yeah, are we done with the underrated?
For now, we're putting it on hold.
But it is now on pause. We might pick it back up again, but right now we dropped that sucker and we're moving on to Make Me a Fan, the original purpose of this channel, the original purpose of this show. The Encyclopedia is going to show me some stuff that I don't know about.
I've got 3 opportunities to show you 3 different Briscoe matches.
Ooh, are we going to bring out the record again to see if you're winning?
See.
All right. So come back tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock Pacific, 12 noon Eastern. Hit that subscribe button down below. Ring the bell so you're notified of the new, latest, and greatest episodes coming your way each and every day from the Encyclopedia and from the Jag. And we will see you clowns tomorrow. Take care.